Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We are continuing our Playwright lecture series. In the last video we explored how to generate Playwright test using the built-in CodeGen feature. And today we are going to add some extra magic. This time we will let AI tools create different tests for us. So let's start. Okay, previously we installed Visual Studio Code, we installed Node.js and we installed Playwright. What should we do today? First of all, we should add Microsoft Copilot. It is extension for VS Code and it is an AI tool that suggests ideas, writes codes and streamlines your work. After that, we will install Playwright MCP server. Model Context Protocol Server is an AI-powered service that can generate and write Playwright tests directly from natural language instructions. After that, we will try to ask AI to write automation tests using some test steps, and we also try to ask AI to test a web page itself and write automation tests for us. Okay, let's go to our VS Code and install Microsoft Copilot and Playwright MCP server. Okay, here is our project, here is our empty example spec.ts file, and what should we do? First of all, we should click this extensions button. In search field, let's type Copilot. And let's install GitHub Copilot. Click install. The Copilot is installed and that is all. We can close it. Okay, now let's install Playwright MCP server. Let's open the website, let's open GitHub repository. You see Playwright MCP here and scroll a bit down and we can see that in our config file we should have this, and to install in our VS Code we need just to press this VS Code button. So let's press it. We can see here MCP server Playwright, and let's just click install here. Install, and that is all. Let's close here, and some more things to verify. So here we should put greater than sign and choose MCP list servers. We can see here Playwright running already for us, so let's click it. Let's click show configuration. And here we should have all the configuration like we have in our official docs. Here. So everything installed properly, we added the Copilot extension and we installed Playwright MCP server. Perfect, let's proceed. So let's open everything, our spec file, our terminal, our Copilot. And here one more thing to verify is that we have agent here. So we don't ask, we have agent here. And you can choose any model here. I have here ChatGPT 5 mini, so let it be this. Okay, everything is ready. So we have two scenarios here. First scenario and second. Let's start from the first scenario. So I want to automate this scenario like it is written here. So the test should open Amazon.com, click continue purchases if present, type watches into search Amazon input field and press enter, verify watches are shown on the page, open any watch, verify the page with watches opened, click add to cart link, click go to cart link, click proceed to checkout, and verify that enter mobile number or email input is shown on the page. So let's quickly follow this scenario manually. So we open the website, we type here watches, we choose any watch, we click add to cart here, we click go to cart, we click proceed to checkout, and we verify that we should be logged in to continue our purchase. Okay, let's go back to our Visual Studio Code and ask Copilot to write this test for us. So what should we do? We just paste here our scenario and let's run something like let's automate and press enter. And the system starts working. So you can see that Copilot with the help of MCP tools can reach the project files. It goes to example spec.ts tries to read this file. It tells us that it will create a Playwright test in example spec.ts file. Let's wait a bit. And what can we see here, guys? All the test is already created for us. So we click keep this information, keep this test here, and agent suggests to run this very test immediately to be sure that the test passes. So let's allow it to run. Okay, so good. Here we have failure. What should we do? We don't know anything about the test, for example. We just copy the error and paste it to our agent. And let's watch. Our agent is working with this very error. You see that it made some changes, and it writes, if you want, I can apply this change to our example spec.ts. Okay, let's write apply. Okay, the agent updated example spec.ts file with the recommended selector changes. Let's keep this change. Let's ask it to rerun the test. Okay, allow. Okay, another error, and it updates it by itself. Okay, let's keep this variant of our test and allow to rerun it one more time. And we can see that our test passes finally. Okay, so it wrote the test for us. Open Amazon, click continue purchases if present, type watches into search and press enter, verify watches, and so on and so far. Okay, and one more scenario. Let's delete this test. Let's open our presentation and let's just open Amazon.com and just ask the agent to write 5 tests for us. Let's go back to our Visual Studio Code and let's tell it let's write the tests. Okay, it can open also the existing test file to follow its style, you see. It can read package.json file and so on and so far. And as you can see, it also adds a new test file, which is called Amazon spec.ts file with 5 Playwright tests. So let's open it. Let's click keep. And here we have 5 tests. So as you have already understood, the agent can not only create code, write code, but also create files, read package.json files, and so on and so forth, update everything as you wish. So it created a suite for us, which is called Amazon Homepage Checks, and created 5 tests, something like title contains Amazon, Amazon logo is visible, and so on and so forth. So today we automated 2 different scenarios, guys. In the first one we followed clear test steps, and in the second one we simply asked AI tools to open a web page and generate some basic tests on their own. The interesting part is that you can go both ways. You can provide a test case and ask AI to create the test for you, or you can just ask AI to test your website, generate tests, and then turn those tests into structured test cases, for example. That's all for today about the combination of VS Code plus Copilot plus MCP server. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and see you in next videos.